Mark Lewis, and my topic is air quality and pollution from the Chapter 15 environmental section. Talk about air pollution. Air pollution is essentially the presence of harmful chemicals in our atmosphere, and it affects us more than we might think because it affects more than just our health, our environment, and also contributes back to our health at the end of the day. The main causes of air pollution are wildfires, or the natural causes are wildfires, dust storms, volcanoes, things like that. And then the man-made causes, mostly, number one is vehicles. So anytime, like for example, get in your car, get on your motorcycle, you go for a little ride, just emitting pollutants out in the atmosphere, like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, or some particulate matter as well. And then another main form of anthropogenic air pollution, which is man-made, is factories, like smokestacks production, just burning when they make energy, and like fossil fuel combustion also is huge. Even the making and the processing of it. It's just some of our main sources. And now the 6 major pollutants that the EPA has classified as the 6 major pollutants is carbon monoxide, which is like vehicle exhaust, like that's what comes out of your tailpipe essentially. There is NOx, which is just any nitrogen oxide, NO1, NO2, NO3, just mostly produced by also cars, but there's also many other ways that it's produced, like factories and stuff like that. Particulate matter is another one. It's just all the matter that comes out when stuff is incinerated, and like it can be a numerous amount of like metals, heavy metals, and stuff like that. Ozone is the 4th one. It's a secondary pollutant that forms, or it forms with other pollutants in the atmosphere. And then we have sulfur dioxide, which is the other one. It's like from mostly tailpipes and factories, like coal burning, most of all is from coal. And that's how you get that acid rain effect that we get in our water ecosystems and acid rain just in general. And the main health effects of air pollution, like short term, is coughing, like eye irritation, like you're working in a factory, you get a bad cough for a while, your eyes are a little itchy, maybe a headache, like carbon monoxide, lack of oxygen. Long term could be things such as asthma, lung cancer, like more severe, other types of it depends on the pollutant, what you're inhaling, but it can have a lot of effects. And mostly affected is like the most susceptible to the air pollution are children, their immune system not as built up, or elderly people, or people that don't have like a great immune system. They get a spleen removed, something like that. It can be very, very harmful. 3 of the main actual environmental impacts, like in our atmosphere, the formation of smog, which is like a combination. There's 2 types: photochemical smog, and then just your industrial smog, which is they just cloud the atmosphere and just very bad to breathe in. And that's when a bunch pile up normally, and it can be amplified by thermal inversion, which happens due to even more pollution, and you're just constantly breathing that in, and it's very bad for you. And acid rain from coal and sulfur dioxide, they go up in your atmosphere, they get up in the atmosphere, and they rain down and acidify bodies of water and such, and the drinking water is bad, and that affects you even more, affects the plant life and such. And greenhouse gases, just all the gases I've named, just being up in the atmosphere, mainly contribute to global warming and climate change, because it takes away from our ozone layer. It makes it like weaker, so the air, or it makes it stronger the thicker the last layer, so it bounces back and it keeps that hot, like polluted air in the atmosphere, and it builds up over time. How we can help with solutions and such is just, reuse, reduce, recycle. You can do that. That's one simple way everyone knows. Try just to conserve your resources as much as you can. Like go for a walk, also go on a bike ride. Maybe switch to electric if you can afford that with the carbon emissions. Support companies that are using don't hurt the environment, that are trying to help the environment, and that use sustainable products. And then air quality, it affects all of us, and we can all do something to stop it, and even small changes. Thank you. This is my presentation.